Imagine waking up every day, dreading the moment you have to face the world. The cruel words, the mocking laughter, the sideways glances, all because of how you look. This was the reality for 16-year-old Sarah Johnson, a vibrant soul trapped in a body she couldn't recognize. I used to stare at the mirror and wonder, who is this person looking back at me? Sarah's voice trembles as she recounts her story. Little did she know, her journey from ridicule to respect would inspire thousands. But before we dive deeper into Sarah's transformation, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Like no matter how hard you tried, you just couldn't win? If so, you're not alone, and Sarah's story might just be the beacon of hope you've been searching for. Now you might be wondering, how did Sarah go from being bullied to becoming a fitness inspiration? Well, that's a story full of twists and turns, heartbreak and triumph. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single detail. Before we continue, I want to let you in on a little secret. Here at TrueSpark, we're dedicated to bringing you stories that ignite your inner fire and push you to become the best version of yourself. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss out on the life-changing content we have in store for you. As we delve into Sarah's journey, prepare yourself for a roller coaster of emotions. Because sometimes, the most beautiful transformations arise from the darkest moments. And Sarah's darkest moment, well, that's where our story truly begins. Sarah's battle with her weight began innocently enough. As a child, she was always a little chubbier than her peers, but it never seemed to matter. But as she entered her teenage years, the once harmless teasing turned into relentless bullying. "Fat Sarah," they'd call her in the hallways. "Whale," others would whisper as she walked by. Each word was a dagger, slowly chipping away at her self-esteem. Sarah began to withdraw, finding solace in food, the very thing that was causing her so much pain. By the time she turned 15, Sarah had reached her heaviest weight of 250 pounds. She felt trapped in a vicious cycle of emotional eating and self-loathing. "I couldn't see a way out," Sarah admits, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. "I thought this was just who I was meant to be." But fate had other plans for Sarah. On a seemingly ordinary day, she stumbled upon a TrueSpark video that would change her life forever. The story of another teen who had overcome similar struggles resonated deeply with Sarah. For the first time in years, she felt a flicker of hope. Inspired by what she saw, Sarah made a decision that would alter the course of her life. But it wasn't an easy road ahead. The first step was the hardest, admitting she needed help. Sarah approached her parents, tears streaming down her face as she poured out her heart. Their reaction? Well, that's a crucial part of the story we'll circle back to later. For now, let's focus on Sarah's first attempts at change. Armed with determination and the support of her family, Sarah embarked on her weight loss journey. She started small, swapping out sugary sodas for water and taking short walks around her neighborhood. But old habits die hard, and Sarah soon found herself slipping back into her comfort zone. The turning point came when Sarah decided to join a local gym. Walking through those doors for the first time was terrifying. "I felt like everyone was staring at me, judging me," Sarah recalls, but she persevered, reminding herself of the TrueSpark video that had inspired her. Slowly but surely, Sarah began to see changes. Not just in her body, but in her mindset. The gym became her sanctuary, a place where she could push her limits and prove to herself that she was capable of more than she ever imagined. But just as things were looking up, Sarah faced a new challenge. Her progress caught the attention of her classmates, but not in the way she had hoped. Jealousy reared its ugly head, and the bullying intensified. "You'll always be fat," they taunted. "Who do you think you're fooling?" The words cut deep, threatening to undo all of Sarah's hard work. It was during this low point that Sarah discovered another TrueSpark video, one that taught her the power of self-love and resilience. Inspired once again, Sarah made a bold decision. She decided to document her journey on social media, not for validation from others, but as a way to hold herself accountable. Little did she know, this decision would lead to something much bigger than she ever anticipated. Sarah's honest posts about her struggles and small victories began to resonate with others. People from all walks of life started following her journey, offering words of encouragement and sharing their own stories. As her online community grew, so did Sarah's confidence. She began trying new workouts, experimenting with healthy recipes, and even started a small workout group at her school. The girl who once hid from the world was now leading others towards a healthier lifestyle. But Sarah's journey wasn't without its setbacks. There were days when the scale didn't budge, when the temptation to give up was overwhelming. It was during one of these moments that Sarah remembered another valuable lesson from a TrueSpark video, the importance of celebrating non-scale victories. She started focusing on how much stronger she felt, how she could now run without getting winded, and how she was inspiring others. These realizations fueled her motivation, pushing her to keep going even when things got tough. By the time Sarah turned 17, she had lost over 100 pounds. But more importantly, she had gained something far more valuable: self-love and inner strength. Her transformation was more than physical. It was a complete metamorphosis of mind, body, and spirit. Sarah's story began to spread beyond her small town. Local news picked up on her inspiring journey, and soon she was being invited to speak at schools and community events. The girl who once couldn't look people in the eye was now confidently sharing her story with thousands. But with increased visibility came new challenges. Sarah faced criticism from those who accused her of promoting an unhealthy body image. How she handled this criticism is a testament to her growth, but we'll delve into that a bit later. As Sarah's following grew, so did her impact. She started receiving messages from people all over the world, telling her how her story had inspired them to start their own fitness journeys. Sarah realized that her struggle had become her strength. Her pain had become her purpose. Nearing the end of high school, Sarah faced a new dilemma. She had discovered a passion for fitness and helping others, but she also felt drawn to pursue higher education. The decision she made would shape the next chapter of her life in ways she couldn't have imagined. Sarah's journey had taught her valuable lessons about perseverance, self-love, and the power of community. These lessons would prove crucial as she stepped into the next phase of her life, one filled with new challenges and opportunities. But before we reveal Sarah's decision and its impact, let's take a moment to reflect. Sarah's story is a powerful reminder that change is possible, no matter how dire the circumstances may seem. It's a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the transformative power of self-belief. As we near the conclusion of Sarah's incredible journey, I want to remind you that stories like these are what TrueSpark is all about. We believe in the power of inspiration to change lives. If you haven't already, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now remember how we mentioned Sarah's parents' reaction to her plea for help, and how she handled the criticism that came with her newfound visibility. Well, get ready, because these crucial details are about to tie everything together in a way you never saw coming. Sarah's parents, as it turns out, were her biggest cheerleaders from day one. Their unwavering support gave her the strength to push through her darkest days. As for the criticism she faced, Sarah turned it into an opportunity to advocate for balanced, healthy living and body positivity. But the most surprising twist in Sarah's tale came with her decision about her future. Instead of choosing between her passion for fitness and higher education, she found a way to combine both. Sarah is now studying to become a registered dietitian, with plans to specialize in adolescent health and wellness. Her social media following has grown to over 1 million, and she uses her platform to promote a message of health, self-love, and perseverance. Sarah's journey from bullied teen to fitness inspiration serves as a powerful reminder that our biggest struggles can become our greatest strengths. If my story can inspire even one person to believe in themselves, then every tear, every setback, every moment of doubt was worth it, Sarah says, her eyes shining with determination. Her eyes shining with determination. So, what's the takeaway from Sarah's incredible journey? It's simple yet profound. Change is possible, but it starts with believing in yourself. No matter where you are in your own journey, remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Now I have a question for you. How has Sarah's story inspired you? What small step can you take today towards becoming the best version of yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your words might just be the encouragement someone else needs to hear. If Sarah's story resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs a little inspiration. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positivity and change. And if you want to be part of a community that celebrates personal growth and transformation, hit that subscribe button and join the TrueSpark family. We're here to spark your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Lastly, if this video added value to your day, give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people with these inspiring stories. Remember, your journey is unique, but you're not alone in it. We're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, keep believing, keep pushing, and keep sparking your true potential.